The Owen James Report is brought to you by
This program is brought to you by the Grace Kennedy Group. We choose to care. Grace Kennedy Money Services has been here for you and your family, here and abroad, because we understand that you're receiving more than money. You're receiving their love. Grace Kennedy Financial Group has been here for you because we know it's more than just investments, insurance, or banking. It's about security and creating a path to realizing your dreams. For 90 years, honesty, integrity, and trust. The Grace Kennedy Group, we choose to care.
Good evening. This is the Owen James Report. Pressure continues to build against the Jamaican dollar amid strong demand and tight supply conditions in respect of foreign exchange. Today, the licensed financial institution sold nearly $40 million US, or 42% more than the $28 million they bought. In actual trading, the benchmark American dollar strengthened by 9 Jamaican cents, closing at an average selling rate of $90.41, whilst the Canadian dollar advanced by 66 cents Jamaican to close at $93.04. However, sterling fell by 60 Jamaican cents to close at an average selling rate of $144.49. News on the market now, and a 54% gain by Guardian Holdings Limited helped to trigger the biggest single-day gain in the main JC index in months. That index gained almost 3,600 points, or 4.1%. However, only 100 Guardian Holdings shares traded. Now, the stock exchange's circuit breaker rule didn't trip in, as today's closing price was less than 15% above yesterday's outstanding bid, or what the exchange describes as the effective closing price of $250. Under the circuit breaker rule, no stock should trade plus or minus 15% from the close price and effective closing price, which in the case of Guardian Holdings yesterday was $250. The effective closing price is determined whenever the closing bid is greater than the closing price as obtained in Guardian Holdings' case. 23 stocks traded today, with 12 advancing, 6 declining, and 5 holding firm. Today's winners included Access Financial Services up 6%, Guardian Holdings up 54.5%, JMMB Jamaica Producers, Lasco Distributors up 10%, NCB Pan Caribbean, and Scotia Group. The losers included Caribbean Cement, Carreras, Grace Kennedy, and Seprod. Now finally, former Prime Minister Edward Seaga yesterday warned the government to formulate pragmatic Jamaican solutions to the current economic woes and not become enslaved by foreign solutions. Mr. Seaga, who was finance minister in the 60s and 80s, blamed too much politics for Jamaica's precariously poised economic position.
There is too much politics in politics. If there was less politics, politics would be able to do what politics should do, develop Jamaica. The problem is in the means to the end. The solution is in pulling up, not pulling down, nor indeed pulling apart.
Mr. Seaga was responding to glowing tributes in both houses of parliament yesterday from politicians on both sides of the political divide for his contributions to post-independent Jamaica. He still holds the record as Jamaica's longest-serving member of parliament, 45 years. And that's the Owen James Report. Good evening.
The Owen James Report was brought to you by
This program was brought to you by the Grace Kennedy Group. We choose to care.